We begin today with the topic of health care. Now, according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, at least 70% of Americans over 65 will require long-term care services at some point in their lives. That's nearly 3 in 4 of us, and most of us don't have long-term care insurance to pay for it. Here to help us sort out long-term care needs and how to select the right plan for you are Denise Gott, the National Sales Manager for LTC Financial Partners, and Jonas Roser, the President of 3 in 4 Association. LTC Financial is one of the largest and most experienced long-term care insurance agencies in America. So, Denise, Jonas, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Let's start with the obvious. What actually constitutes long-term care insurance and needs?
Well, long-term care is the care that people need with basic daily activities when they have a disability or an illness. It's things like getting dressed in the morning, getting in and out of bed, preparing meals, getting in and out of the shower, the things that we do every day. And who needs it? Well, it really can happen to anybody at any time. We all really don't have a prediction or a way to tell what might happen to our health as the years go by. So accidents, illnesses, anything unexpected could create the need for long-term care.
So, we hear a lot about health insurance and disability insurance and life insurance. We don't really hear much about long-term care insurance. So what do people need to know about long-term care?
I think the most important thing that people need to know is they need to first get educated on what options are out there. Because long-term care insurance isn't right for everyone. So they need to do the research, they need to get educated, they need to go through the process and figure out what needs to be in line with their long-term care plan.
So who would this kind of insurance be right for?
Well, you know, long-term care insurance can also be considered an asset management tool. So if you're at a younger age, it could be right for someone that's looking to protect their assets. Obviously, moving into your elder years, you'd look at it as something to pay for your long-term care needs. So there isn't really a right age or wrong age. It really has to fit within your financial barriers. It has to fit within your lifestyle. You don't want to purchase it if you have to think about canceling it.
What age do you recommend that people take a look at long-term care insurance?
Well, it's happening at younger and younger ages these days. People are experiencing it with their parents and family members, as you have. And so we're seeing people in their 40s and early 50s begin to investigate, learn about long-term care, and plan in advance. So what they've seen happen to their family doesn't happen to them and their children.
How do you think that this health care reform might impact long-term care insurance?
Well, the government made an attempt to put a long-term care plan in place and realized that it's not something that they can fund. Taxpayers cannot fund long-term care services because look at the aging population. 78 million people will be over 65 years old in the next 20 years. That's a lot of people. We can't fund that with taxpayer dollars, so they're encouraging.
Those of us doddering here.
They're encouraging people to plan in advance and investigate this for themselves.
Yeah. Should employers be thinking about this as well?
Well, they are more and more. It's one of the #1 most requested benefits in the workplace today. And many employers are starting to implement long-term care, educating their employees and giving them options. Because insurance isn't right for everyone, but the education really is.
Are there any tax incentives that come with this? Is there any good tax incentive to encourage people to buy this kind of insurance?
There are. Actually, lots of states offer tax deductions. If there's an income tax in your state, you'll want to investigate to see if that's something that's available.
Oh, honey, I live in California. Believe me, we got income tax.
And at the federal level, business owners, small business owners, self-employed, C Corps, S Corps have some tax advantages, and we always encourage you to talk to your tax advisor to see what's available for you. But there are tax incentives available.
Oh, that's good to know. I understand that there's a campaign underway to raise awareness about this whole issue. Could you tell me some of that, how people might be able to find out a little more?
Well, it's actually called the 3 in 4 Need More campaign, and it's the education component that's run by the 3 in 4 Association. And this year we're doing a 12-week bus tour around the nation with our spokesperson, trying to raise awareness about products, services, and programs the government provides so someone can actually make an informed decision when forming a long-term care plan. We believe without a plan, it's a plan to fail.
Do you know some of the cities that are going to be on the bus tour yet?
Yeah, there's quite a few. The great thing to do is go to www.3in4needmore.com and click on the tab that says bus tour.
Oh, okay.
And the whole listing will be there.
So people then could see if it's going to come to their
Absolutely.
town. Okay, well, this is great. Well, thank you all so much for giving us this information. I know it'll benefit a lot of families, so wish I'd heard about it. For more information on long-term care policies, log on to www ltcfp.com. And for more information on 3 and 4, log on to 3and4needmore.com.